Hey first graders, today we're going to talk about counting on a number line and adding and subtracting and how to do that. So first we're going to start with a little review of how to count on a number line. So on our first number line it says to count by twos. Remember, on number lines we always start on the far left or at 0 and we count, and we're counting up to the right. So if I count by twos, I'm going to start here and count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Now, if you forgot how to skip count by twos, you could just count 2. 1, 2, and I'd land on 12. 1, 2, 14. 1, 2, 16. And keep counting 18, 20, all the way up. Awesome. Let's look how to count by fives. So again, we're going to start at 0, and we're counting up. We're always going to count to the right. Okay? So we're going to start by 0 and count 5, 10, 15, 20. Notice now it's kind of by fives, we skip more numbers. So there's a bigger space in between. Let's go to this one and count by tens. I'm going to start at 0 and count 0, 10, 20. See how big? Each time the humps got a lot longer and a lot bigger because we're counting by bigger numbers. Okay, let's look how to do that with adding or subtracting. So when I'm adding and subtracting on a number line, and I see my problem is 3 plus 4, I'm going to always start on the first number, which is 4. And I'm going to count 4 spaces. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my answer to 3 plus 4 would be 7. Okay? These might be easy problems, but when you get to a lot harder numbers, number lines can be really helpful. Or if you get stuck, number lines can be really, really helpful. Okay? Now, 8 plus 1. We're going to start on 8. And because we're adding, we're going to go to the right or go to higher numbers. Okay, so I'm going to start on 8 right here and count up 1. 1. 8 plus 1 is 9. Okay, now we're going to do 2 subtraction problems. See that minus sign where it's just a dash and not a plus like that? So remember, we see our first number is 7. 7 minus 2. So we're going to start on 7. And with minus problems, we actually go the other way we've been going. Okay, so we're going to start on 7 and count back. 1, 2. And my number I land on is 5. So 7 minus 2 equals 5. Let's do one more. My problem here is 9 minus 5. So I see my 9. I'm going to start on 9. So I see the subtraction sign. I'm going to count backwards. Okay, count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I landed on 4. So 9 minus 5 equals 4. Okay, first graders, that's all we're going to talk about today for number lines. You can go on to the seesaw to do your next activity. See you next time.